Let me tell you something. There are moments in life when your blood should boil, when someone steps so far over the line you just want to snap. But all you can do is stand there, nod, and hand them your house key with a trembling hand like you're the one who's scared. That was me, standing in my own doorway, staring at this woman, Rebecca Morrison, or so her fake HOA badge claimed, demanding I give her my key for some cooked-up compliance inspection. You ever had someone try to rob you? Straight-faced, using nothing but a clipboard and a phony smile? Yeah, that happened. And let me tell you, the craziest part wasn't my fear, it was the anticipation. She had no idea what she just walked into. I've been waiting for her. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this because it gets absolutely wild. So let me back up a sec. I'm sitting in my home office, Denver suburbs, watching out the window as Rebecca marches up my driveway like she owns the place. For half a year, I've been living as Sam Thompson, a mild-mannered tech consultant, single, works from home, no local family, the sort of guy who borrows sugar and returns it with a thank you note. That's all anyone saw. What they didn't know, Sam Thompson was just a costume, a whole backstory built for a reason, right down to a nervous tick with my glasses when authority showed up. See, Rebecca wasn't your everyday HOA busybody. She was the regional head of a high-level fraud ring. Her crew targeted folks like Sam because we were perfect marks, single, private, easy to bully with fake regulations. They'd already ripped off 300 families in 4 states, stealing everything from jewelry to identities. Average loss? Over $15,000 per house. My job was simple. Be the bait. Look intimidated. Look confused. Make her comfortable enough to drop her guard. I'd spent weeks prepping. Now, it was showtime. The doorbell rang. I hunched my shoulders, shuffled to the door, did my best impression of a guy who hadn't seen sunlight since the Obama administration. Can I help you? She's standing there, navy blazer, white shirt, clipboard, mid-30s, sharp-eyed, all business. Sam Thompson. I'm Rebecca Morrison, Regional HOA Compliance Director. I need to discuss immediate key surrender requirements for your property. I blinked. Sorry, key surrender? She consults her clipboard like she's reading scripture. Section 15.2 of the Residential Compliance Code, blah, blah, blah. Federal housing law. Give me your key. The lie was so bold, it was almost art. There is no Section 15.2. There's no code. There's definitely no law saying you got to give your house key to a stranger. But she said it like it was gospel, and I could see in her eyes she expected me to cave. Most people do. Federal law? I repeated like I'd just been hit with a frying pan. Are you sure that's real? Her smile sharpened. Ignorance of housing regulations doesn't exempt you. Penalty for non-compliance is $500 per day, retroactive. You're already racking up fines. I let my heart race a bit. Not fear, more like respect. She was good. Threats, time pressure, confusing jargon textbook. 500 day? That's insane. I can't pay that. She pulls out some government-looking form, Eagle logo, fancy seal, all the trimmings. Give me the duplicate key now. Schedule your inspection, and I'll waive the initial penalties. One-time courtesy. I took it with shaky hands. Even knowing it was fake, I'll admit, her props were solid. Heavy paper, real seal, jargon dense enough to put you to sleep. But shouldn't I call the city? Or a lawyer? Her face tightens. She's losing patience now. You're free to waste your money on legal consultation, but every hour you wait, the fines grow. Inspection window closes this week. Miss it, you're stuck in the penalty system for a year. Classic scammer trick. Create a fake deadline, crank up the pressure, make immediate compliance feel like your only option. Okay, I sighed. I guess I have to do it. So I'll just give you my house key. She softens. Not your main key, a duplicate for official use. It's secured in our lockbox, only accessed during inspections. Except her lockbox is wherever she feels like. An inspection means robbing your place blind. When's the inspection? I asked. This Thursday, 2 to 4 p.m. You should be away. Inspectors work best without homeowners present. Sure, hard to rob a place when the owner's watching. All right, when do you need the key? Her real smile shows. She thinks she's won. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Would be perfect. Perfect for me, too. Next morning, drizzle on the windows. Denver gloom fits my nervous homeowner act. I went to a hardware store, made a big show of asking about duplicate keys, got it all on camera for evidence. Rebecca showed up right on time, driving a nondescript silver sedan, untraceable of course. She had a bigger briefcase, probably stuffed with more paperwork. I opened the door before she could knock, playing the anxious homeowner card. Here's your key. I barely slept, worrying about all this. She gives me her reassuring look. That's normal, Mr. Thompson. Once you're compliant, you'll have peace of mind. I handed over the key, hand shaking. She loved it. She lays out the process. We check 12 areas: electrical, structure, pests, fire safety. I play dumb. If you find problems, what happens? Electrical violations, $1,500. Structure, up to $5,000. Pests, $800 a month. But if you cooperate, you get 30 days to fix things, no penalty. She hands me a booklet, her card, her direct line. All very official. Should I mention this to my neighbor? Mrs. Patterson. She's lived here forever. Maybe she knows the drill. Rebecca's mask slips. No, don't involve neighbors. Compliance is confidential, varies by property. Translation: don't let anyone warn you this is a scam. I keep pushing. I think I'll ask her anyway, just to be sure. Now she's annoyed. Questioning the process is counterproductive. Her helpful act is cracking. I back off, looking defeated. Inside, I'm thrilled. She's showing her true self, all caught on camera. Saturday, I play my part, show up at Mrs. Patterson's, clipboard in hand, act confused. She answers in gardening gloves. You ever heard of mandatory HOA inspections? This woman came by, wanted my key, said it's federal law. Mrs. Patterson frowns. Never heard of it. Our HOA barely works, let alone federal inspections. She had documents, looked real. Threatened $500 a day if I didn't comply. Mrs. Patterson shakes her head. Sounds like a scam. Don't let her in your house. I made sure Rebecca's people saw me asking. My cover was airtight. Sunday evening, Rebecca calls. Any questions before your inspection? I fake relief. Yeah, I read the manual. Now I'm worried. My outlets probably aren't up to code. She reassures me. That's why inspections are valuable. You can fix things before penalties kick in. Honestly, at first I thought it was a scam. But your documents checked out online, so I feel better now. She's pleased. Her operation even built fake websites and phone numbers for verification. Most folks wouldn't dig deeper. She checks my security system. Should I disable it? No, we have override codes for inspections. Confident lie, but she says it's smooth. Monday, I act nervous, moving documents, acting like a guy with valuables, but no clue how to protect them. That night, she calls again. Leave your place as is. Moving things might look suspicious. She's even turning my attempts to protect myself against me. Tuesday morning, sun's shining. Everything's ready. Surveillance running, backup on standby. At 11:30, I leave for my fake client meeting. As I pass Mrs. Patterson, I give her a wave. Wish me luck with the inspection. I still think you should be careful, she warns. It just feels wrong. It's all legit, I say. I checked. I drive off, park at my command center a few blocks away, and watch it all play out on camera. 2:07 p.m., Rebecca rolls up, scans the neighborhood, grabs her inspection kit, walks to my door. The first camera catches her using my key. The second tracks her movements inside. She moves room to room, not inspecting, but photographing everything worth stealing: electronics, jewelry, even checking the bathroom for prescription drugs. She spends ages in my office, photographing valuable computer gear, every move logged, every photo time-stamped, every action documented. She never checks a single outlet or smoke detector. She calls her team. Feds catch every word, talk of storage, logistics, moving stolen goods. At 3:15, she starts to leave, does one last sweep, but surprise, she spots a tiny red LED behind my monitor. Realization hits. She whispers, "This is a setup." She panics, tries to erase photos, delete logs, even attempts to yank out the surveillance gear. No luck. She messages her handler. compromised federal-level surveillance. Her encrypted call is intercepted. The pressure mounts. She grabs what she can, jewelry, gadgets, leaves the rest, her hands shaking. Her usual precision slips. She leaves fingerprints, drawers ajar. She tries to wipe her tracks, but every keystroke is logged. Then I call her. MS. Morrison, just letting you know I'm heading home. How's the inspection? Gone is my nervous voice. I sound like me. She tries to play it cool, but you can hear the fear. She knows she's been made. She heads for the door, locked tight, keypad flashing red. She's trapped. The hunter just became the prey. I open the door, and there she is, white-knuckled, clutching her briefcase. Mr. Thompson, I was just finishing the inspection. No violations. I locked the door behind me. Funny, because you didn't inspect anything. I saw it all. I straighten up, drop the act, pull out my badge. Rebecca Morrison, you're under arrest. Special Agent Sam Thompson, FBI. She drops into the armchair, stunned. FBI? You played me. The key, the questions, all part of the operation. 6 months, every move recorded, every threat, every fake document, all evidence. She collapses as I flip the screens, showing every minute of her crime in HD. Outside, unmarked vehicles arrive. Agent Poulaut. Mrs. Patterson. Turns out, Agent Mia Smith waves the team in. Miranda writes. Handcuffs. Rebecca's phone rings. Her boss, Marcus Harris. I tell her, take it on speaker. She does. Marcus, we're burned. He's FBI. It was a trap. I grab a phone. Mr. Harris, you're under arrest. Agents are coming for you now. Click. 15 arrests across 4 states, all in sync. Her whole operation falls like a house of cards. She looks at me, hollow. How long have you been watching? 6 months. You built your own case file, step by step. As the door closes behind her, I realize the simulation was perfect, but it's not over. There's always a next one. 3 months later, courtroom packed, I testify. Rebecca Morrison broke into a federal agent's house. Mandatory federal time, multiple felonies. Evidence is overwhelming. Her defense scrambles, but there's nothing to fight. Victims take the stand. Elderly, families, small business owners, all wiped out by her crew. The judge throws the book at her. 17 years, no parole. Her crew, all doing hard time. Restitution goes to the victims. Millions recovered. This case rewrites the playbook. Now, every FBI trainee studies what we did. How to build airtight stings, protect communities, outthink even the smartest crooks. The HOA even tightens their own protocols. Now, you can't fake an HOA letter in my neighborhood. And me? I'm still here doing my job, protecting folks, sometimes in plain sight, sometimes undercover. But now people know what to watch for. Scammers in suits, pressure tactics, too good to be true officials. My neighbors are safer. Criminals are on notice. So let me ask you, if someone came to your door, demanding your key, would you know what to do? Would you spot the scam? Or would you trust the clipboard? Drop a comment below. Let's talk about it. Where's the line between authority and intimidation? Ever seen a scam up close? Hit that like, share your story, and stay sharp. Justice is out there, and sometimes it looks a lot like your quiet neighbor.